Hey, I'm Damon Wood here at Modern Music Studios in Centennial, Colorado. Be sure and smash that subscribe button if you like what you see. So I'm going to show you how to play the bass line from Hysteria by Muse right here. So this is a very interesting bass line. You got some fast 16th notes. You're going to get out your double fingers here, help them working together there. So I'm going to show you the riff, the main riff to start with, kind of at regular speed, and then we'll slow it down and show you what each of the notes are. So here it goes. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing riffs on different strings. We're starting with the A string, then we're going to go to the E string, then we're going to go to the D string, back to the A string. So the first thing is, so you're going to have open, open, 10, open, and then a hammer on, 10 to 12. So we had a open, 10, open, 7, open, so. Then the second part is going to be, or the end part. So that last thing is 8, 8, 7, 5, 7. So 0, 0, 10, 0, 10, 12, 0, 10, 0, 7, 0, 8, 8. Okay, so that's the A string riff. One more time. And some of those things can be hammers when you're doing it really fast, trying to keep your speed up. You could do a hammer there at the end if you wanted to too. So. Now we're going to go to the E string. So that one uses the A string a little bit as well. So 0, 0, 10, 0, 0, 0, 10, 0, 10, 12, 0. So that was 10 on this A string. Okay, so. Okay, one more time. Now we're going down to the D string. So that one's kind of tricky. That last note kind of slides into the measure of the next one. So we got 0, 0, 10, 0, 10, 12, 0, 10. You got a little slide there. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8. And it's got that open D in between all those. So. And then at that point you pick up with the second A note. You don't have a anymore because that first note was taken over here. So you have. So let's see how those work together. So that last A1 is basically the same as that first A1 was. So let's look at all 4 of those together, kind of slow. So obviously you try to do the faster speed, that's when you're going to need that second finger. So. Okay, so that's the first part. Here's the next part of Hysteria. So coming out of the riff, right here we're going to go. Then we're going to go to a new part. So So that's 7-0-0-0, 6-0-0-0, 5-0-0-0, 4-0-0-0. So, and that's going to take us to the chorus. So that last part on that D was. Okay, then we're going to be on the chorus. Okay, so this one takes a little wrist strength because you're going to try to be hammering down this note here, the B flat to C on the G string. You got your C bass here with this higher riff, and it's going to be doing the same thing for these other chords coming up. So you got G, D, and A. C, G, D, A. Okay, so once again, that's 3, 5. So 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 3. So. And if you can keep that ring in, it sounds extra big. That's kind of the wrist strength thing I was talking about. Holding that thing together while still being able to play that note takes a little strength, but it adds a lot to the sound of keeping that whole thing ringing together. So. Now at the end of one of these sections, it's going to go to this low riff. Basically the E riff of those earlier riffs, so it's going to be like. And that kind of ends that section. You go back to the beginning section. Okay, so here is basically the last part of Hysteria by Muse. This is going to be on the E string. It happens at a couple times. It happens at the end of the song also. I think maybe somewhere around a guitar solo or something it might have this little section. So we have. So that same type of riff we did on the D with those little slides, it's going to be on the big string. So the last one won't go to the 7, it'll end on the E. So. Okay, so that's Hysteria by Muse. Smash that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next tune. Thanks a lot.